Welcome back to the continuation of Dentzilla here. I am trying to remove the trim ring from the wheel well. Did get a couple screws out, but most of them are stuck really good. So we've already done the heat, the WD-40 and all that good stuff, and they are not budging. So I am gonna use the wheel of death and get rid of these things so I can get back to work. And I'll bring you guys back in, probably about 15 minutes. So see you soon. So now we've finally got the trim ring off, and I'm gonna go ahead and slice these guys off that I put on there day before. And then I will have to make a template from the other side to get the shape of the body line. I know where it starts, I know where it ends. I just got to get the contour somewhat correct. So sorry. Guess I got my cameraman with the spurts here. All right, that should be good enough for now. And then I think I'm going to go to the other side and start making that template. So once I have that drawn up and I can actually get this curvature on there, I will bring you guys back, okay? All right, so we are back. We have our handy dandy template made from the other side. And I am just gonna hold this up here where I know the body lines are. This is what's left of the original. And obviously I can go off the door, but it's right through here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trace this on with marker. It's opaque, and usually it stays just enough to see where I'll need to put the next washer. If not, I guess I'll have to let this cool off in between tacks, and so I don't burn the cardboard up. But okay, well, let's get started here. And this obviously is going to be crude to start with, but, you know, people say, oh, you're a welder. I can just hear the comments right now. You should know how to do that mathematically, and yes, you can do it mathematically. I've done that on other vehicles mathematically. I worked on was it a 77 Monte Carlo? I believe the chassis for these cars are considered the same. I think it's B-body or something like that. But anyway, very similar damage. And I did the mathematical method, picked a point, and took all the measurements, like 20 or 25 of them. And the metal was so stretched that by the time I got it pulled out, it was way off. And since then, I've been using this method, and it usually comes out pretty darn close. So I forgot to turn on the welder, so I'm going to get up and go do that real quick. Just give me a second. All right, I'm just finishing up with getting the welder set up here. I kind of forgot a few things, but that's okay. It's Saturday, we got time, so I am going to I guessed at the wire setting, so I might have to have my camera guy adjust that for me a little bit. But we are gonna start. Hey, Babaloo. Oh, give me a minute here. I gotta grab a welper. I forgot that. I gotta grab a welper. It's okay, let it go. It's okay.
I'm stopping and start again.
Actually, I'm going to use a vice grip. So, no, it's fine. So, all right, I'm back again. Actually, went and did a small weld job for a buddy of mine yesterday, so kind of had to reset everything up this morning. And I mean, it's not really a big deal, but when you forget things, it is. And I'm getting to the point where I'm old now, so it's hard to remember everything. We are going to start here, and assuming this is set right, we're going to work our way up that way. So, beautimous. It's not real stout. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Can you turn the wire feed up for me a couple numbers? A couple digits? Probably to about 26. It's the top dial. Perfect. All right. And I actually told him just to step away because didn't want to take the chance of him getting any kind of flash from this. I mean, we're only doing, I don't know, probably about, well, it's set on 2 out of 6. And this thing's, so that's not a whole lot of voltage, but I still don't want to break him into welding by burning his eyes. So anyway. Did stop at Lowe's and I got some heavier gauge washers, so hopefully these won't stretch out like the other ones did, but in their defense I was able to make a lot of progress before that happened. So oh man, this thing does not want to function today. Loosen that up a little bit. And the reason I'm going back over these is I need these to be as strong as possible right out of the gate. So as you can see, I did have some rips and tears up here, and that's damage this bad, it's gonna happen. There's just no way around it. In case you're wondering, I've tried the guns, the pistol grip style weld guns where you put studs on, and I hate to say it, but I like this method better. I don't know, to me it seems a lot less awkward, and I'm not going to say they do as much damage, but I have seen them leave holes, and once you have a hole, it don't matter if it's a little one or a big one, you're still at risk of it rusting later on. So, I mean, once all this is done, I'll have to use that access hole from the inside. Probably put a scope in there just to make sure make sure that everything I have welded back up is clean. And if not, I'll probably have to reach in with the blast nozzle and get them clean. And then I'll have to figure out a way to put some seam seal on the inside. But I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes you got to do that kind of stuff. Not always, but and I decided, I was watching through the first video of this last night. I should have pointed out better how bad this upper section was curled in. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see it as well as I could from the camera. Still kind of new at this camera stuff, but at any rate, I'm going to go all the way across. I'm not going to stop and do a little section at a time. Because I'd like to be able to pull on them all a little bit and then move on down the line, or, you know, if I have to bounce around, I'll be able to do that. Let's try to get this in a better position. Let's see. Let's try to pull that out. Nope. I gotta go work on the welder for a minute. So I'll bring it back as soon as I have that fixed. Okay, we're back, I think. we at least have it temporarily resolved. And if it happens too many times, well, we just won't show that. So, all right, let's try again. Here we go. Nope, I gotta finish feeding. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's okay to be goofy. Goofy's good. So. Oh, I can feel it starting to come up there. It's getting there. Taking forever. There we go. Now it's up. It's funny, no matter how many years I've spent MIG welding, I cannot tell you how many times I've done that. I can probably count on one hand or maybe two hands the amount of times that I did not forget that I hadn't fed it all the way through. And, go to tack something together and it's not there. I'm like, what's wrong now? Oh, right. Anyway. Let's get that back a little bit. And then we'll try this again. So. Tighten that up a little bit. Oh, come on. What did I forget now? Ground clamp. Here we go. What is it? Fifth time's a charm or something like that? We're getting up there. All right. Progress. All in the name of progress. More. Redo that one. And I think that's gonna reach way over there. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today and watching this exciting content. So, but hey, for somebody that wants to learn the old school methods, this is not terrible. And now I'm going to reach underneath and try to get the opposite side on all these guys so that they don't just pop off. Trying to kind of straighten that out a little bit. There's that one.
ha ha, that felt good.
Okay. There we go. And then take advantage of that being warm. Hopefully at least a little bit warm. Start up here in the middle because I know they said whatever goes in last comes out first, but it's kind of already out a little bit down there. See that one? That is pretty resistant. I think that washer actually split. Man, this thing is a mess. Let's see. Let's get a couple more out here. That one's kind of thin. Stick with the heavy gauge because this spot is very tough. Try a smaller one in this area. I don't know if that's going to help me or not. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. Could you grab me that yellow torch, please? Thank you, sir. Oh, it's so nice to not be alone. Hairs have some freedom. I'm going to focus in this area because this seems great. And she's starting to get pretty long here. Okay, I might have done a little more than I thought I said. Oopsie. Ooh-wee. Aha, that's what I'm talking about right there. Get a result. this one, visually and with my thumb, I'm thinking this is probably still a little low. A little bit more. I don't want to go crazy with those two because as I get this area out, that area should kind of naturally come out a little bit. You guys might be wondering if I'm concerned about all the holes. I think I mentioned earlier that it does happen and all that. Actually, that's going to help some of this expanded steel kind of contract a little bit. And once I have it where I want it, I'll go through with a cutoff wheel and kind of target different spots where I know it's overly stretched and needs to shrink. And I'll put some slices in there and we'll get it shrunk back down to kind of sort of where it needs to be. And I actually have a fix for this too, so I'm going to spend a few minutes working on that, if you guys don't mind. And I bought a heavier duty hook. I prefer to have it hardened a little bit, but honestly, if I get it too hot, it's not going to remain hardened anyway, so. But I just got to cut the threads off it. Got to cut this one off the head for the slide hammer to start with. And then we'll try to reattach it. So here we go. It's going to get really warm really fast. Have it tacked on there. Let's try to keep that kind of sort of straight if I can on the kinks in it. Oh, ground clamp. Can't do that without a ground clamp. How about move a little closer to Mr. Ground Clamp? think I'm gonna make another pass now. Okay, there we go. Okay, that got hot. Well, we're going to go with that because I think the wire feed just quit again. Well, not quit, but stuck. Let's see what we can do with that. If it breaks off right away, remember I am a professional. Well, it's way better, I can tell you that. Okay. So let me check my machine here to make sure. Oh, we are still, so we're good. And so what I'm going to do at this point, I know this is bulbed out. Let me go grab my body hammers. And I'll be right back in just a minute. Okay, so we are back now, and I was looking at the other side. This actually isn't out too terribly far. It is a little bit. So I'm going to try to get this area, or half, side, pulled out, and I'm going to start using these BFH slide hammer like a hammer and dolly. So bear with me, I might have to switch hammers, but and then we're going to use hand to see what that looks like. Oh yeah, we got some strips in there. So this one's low, this is a little high but not crazy. It is pretty high up here where the burn is, so I'm going to go ahead and put pressure on the slide hammer. Knock this in a little bit. I'm not going crazy with the pressure, I just want it to move a little, not a whole bunch. And then if I feel from top to bottom, believe it or not, that is not that bad. So now what I'm going to do, try to heat this area so that I can pull that single washer out a little bit. Trying to avoid getting the washer itself too hot. It's probably strong enough to hold, but I don't want the area the spot it's stuck on to overstretch, so that's why I'm going around it. Let's see if we can get it to pull a little more. That one, if I remember correctly, that one didn't want to move earlier. Ah, darn it. Ah. So now I'm going to hold pressure again. Come in with a smaller hammer. And this is where that crease was. It's going to have to kind of, I'm hoping it kind of buckles in a little bit, but I know that sounds bad. The end result would be better. trying to move this inward. I'm trying to pull the washer outward without using. You'll see. So. Because, like it or not, this actually has to come out where this is already. So that's quite a bit. I think that's probably going to require some heat. And then I think I might actually put my template up here. Double check this. So is that on the body line? Yeah, that's on the body line. It's not terrible, it's not perfect by any means, but it's not bad. So far. Try to pull this towards me more horizontally. And yep, we're going to use some here because see, it's gonna. How that feels heavy. It actually feels like most of the contour. When we pulled this out, most of that is it concave. The concave shape has actually popped back in, at least down here. And for the most part, up until about here. So it's not bad. Again, I'm just adding pressure to the slide hammer. I'm not going to hammer it or operate it. So. I'm just trying to get the high spot out from where it got dented. That's what I'm trying to work back in towards the inside. Sounds a little bit like an oil can. Don't want to stiffen the edges of the panel yet because we still have a lot of pulling to do here. So. These are kind of sort of where they need to be. It's hard to. It's like I know what I want to do in my mind, but it's hard to explain. See how thin that is from where it got swiped. It doesn't help my having to grind on it either. But. Oh, that's so stretched. better. Beat the bottom up a little bit to make that move, and I'm going to try to put a couple tacks in this area just to make it a little stronger so that the edges of where it's torn quit moving as easily. Yeah, I'm just going to say I don't know how thin it is here, so. Whatever they hit with this car, I don't know what it was, but this is the rip that portion that it actually hit, so it's probably pretty thin. Oh. I think that might actually be enough. If you guys see me do that, I'm looking for flames on the inside, so let's let it cool off for a second. I'm going to hit the bottom portion. I don't know if I should try to leave the bulb on there because it's so thin. Swap out my disc here. I might actually, once this is all said and done, well, I shouldn't say that. Once I have it where I want it, I might actually cut some of this out and put a healthier piece of steel in there in its place. But we'll see. I'm going to have to slice it to shrink it anyway, so. Let's just clean this up real quick. See if I have any remnants of washers that are anywhere near me here. Let's see, that one's not too terribly bad. Ooh, that one's bad. Alright, let's try that. Try this guy out and see if this will work. Hopefully I can get it to stick without, or tack it without blowing through right away, but See how thin that is, jeez. I can try it, but it's probably gonna blow. And I think my wire feed just, nope, we're good. Okay. Catch it fast enough, I can usually correct it. Let's see. Maybe that'll hold enough. I wonder if that is stuck to the inner wheel well. Shouldn't be. Try to get another one where I really need it. Wait a minute. No, it's good. Alright, so I'll have to fix that. Let's just try this real quick and see if we're gonna be good. Oh yeah, that's better. I can hit the right spot, right? So that's a little better. I would like to do some more tonight, but I think, considering how hot it is right now, I think I'm gonna pick up some more washers and on the way home get some dinner. And then I will not have my cameraman tomorrow, but I'm gonna zip these off and just kind of get a good look at it. And so once I've done that, I'll bring you back and show it to you before we wrap things up for today. And then, yeah, I'll be back on again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, so I've got everything cut off of here, and the reason I did that is obviously I've got some holes to fix. I'm probably going to cut a sliver out of here and put in a clean patch. I haven't decided yet, but we'll figure out some more tomorrow. From the scallop down, though, it's actually not bad. I've got a couple high spots there, but nothing major. So anyway, that is going to do it for today. And let's see, there was something I wanted to say, but I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to clean up my mess, and then we're going to go get some dinner. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you like it, please subscribe and like the video. And I always appreciate comments. I haven't gotten very many overall, but those are always helpful to me. So enjoy your night, and I'll see you next time.